The way I like to break it down is there's really three main ways, if you think about it, of meeting women, right? One is social circle, coworkers, friends of friends, that type of nature. Most people generally tend to rely on that, whether they know it or not, which is why I would not say it's the best way to do it until you have some game. And so, like, having game comes from putting in the reps of cold approach. It's like doing door to door sales. You're just going to naturally become a better speaker and presenter of yourself by doing that, which allows you the same types of skills that would allow you to build a social circle that kind of brings women to you. But so there's social circle, there's cold approach, and then there's online stuff, right? And we've already kind of talked about the pros and cons of the online stuff. If you can be one of the top 1% of dudes on there who are actually getting a lot of matches, that's great. But the majority of guys don't fit into that category. And so when it comes to cold approaching, I would say every guy, regardless of where you're at, that should be your main thing, because that's the only one that the more you do that, the better you get at everything else anyways. And so when it comes to that, I like to think of it as, all right, you got social environments and you got non-social environments. And the only real difference here is the girl painting chemicals on her face and dousing herself with perfume, just hoping a guy's going to approach her or not? Because if a girl is going to the grocery store to grab something real quick, her mentality is very different than a girl who spent the last 3 hours getting ready to get hit on by dudes, you know? And so what I say is, if you can put yourself in social environments more, that's the best place to practice. So, obviously bars, nightclubs, etc. But talking about meetups, meetup.com, or like beer festivals, or like events, conferences, these are the same types of things, because just the sheer volume of people there in one small place in a set period of time, 2-3 hours, I can talk to a lot of people organically in non-forced ways, versus if I spent that same 3 hours at the mall, maybe I'll talk to like 4 or 5 chicks, but just the the sheer difference in the amount of reps you can get in a certain amount of time. I would say, if you want to get good faster, go to the social environments. Even if you hate bars and nightclubs, even if you think, man, I can never talk to anybody there, it's so loud. I used to think that too, until I actually got good at cold approaching women there. You know what I'm saying? And so if you want to get good at meeting women, cold approach, put it in your schedule, go to a bar or a nightclub or a local party spot, some social event nearby, and go there with the intention that you're going to start talking to people. Because, if you're talking to a girl right here, even if she's telling you to fuck off, motherfucker, like, how dare you say that to me? If you don't look like you just got rejected, none of the other people here were listening to that conversation. I turn around and there's another girl to talk to right there. Right.
I think that's a really good insight for guys. Guys will get in their head about that. They'll be like, oh, what if people see we get rejected? Then, like, bang, like, they can't hear you. They don't have a clue what just happened. Unless she's like slapping you and throwing a glass of water in your face, they haven't got a clue what just happened. So that's kind of like, that's a really, really good piece of advice right there. Okay, so what?
And here's the thing: is like, most women nearby, even if they can't hear your conversation, they're at least paying attention to your nonverbals. Like, what do you look like after that interaction? So how you come out of an interaction, positive or negative, is definitely going to have an effect on your next interaction.
Absolutely. That's fantastic advice.
Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We are on the road to 100K. And if you haven't already grabbed your copy of my book for free, just click this button right here or watch another video. Peace out.